Hello my treasures, it's time to rewind time with Presto Paladin. I've been wanting to do something again with Lady Prestor for quite a long time, and I figured Paladin would probably be one of the better classes to do something with her. Especially because you do have Order in the Court in order to draw into her very consistently within this deck. For the Mulligan guide of the deck, you are going to be looking for any early game minion. However, there are a few cases where you're not going to want to keep something. Amalgam of the Deep is only good if you have some other type of cheap dragon in your hand, such as Amber Whelp or Bronze Explorer. Outside of minions that cost 3 or lower, you're going to be looking for cards like Order in the Court, so you can reorder your deck on turn 5, hopefully, or Service Bell in order to grab a key card out of your deck. That all being said, let's look at some games. Alright, time for a game against Shaman. Bronze Explorers ×2. I don't think we're going to keep both of them in the hand, but we could in theory. And I just want to mulligan away the second copy. We can keep one of the Explorers. Let's keep one of them and then mulligan everything else. Not exactly what we wanted to see. Ooh, Service Bell is actually... I mean, we basically do have 3 turn 3 plays, which is... could be a lot worse, could be a lot better. Okay, Surfingly. Oh shit, it's going to be Murlocs. Okay. We can make that work, maybe. That does mean they are going to be aggro, so it's going to be an aggro matchup. Might be a little bit annoying to deal with. We do have the Amber Whelp to kill whatever 3 HP minion that they do put down. The one that gives everything rush is actually a pretty good target to use Amber Whelp on. Okay, they're going to pop our Divine Shield, do really nothing else. That's perfectly... Oh, perfect. We have the exact answer that we need for this. Oh, fourth Quetzal loss. If we still had the minion up, that would be nice, but we're just going to kill this instantly. They shouldn't be able to kill our Whelp, which is nice. This Whelp does look really angry. I actually kind of want to use it in the thumbnail. We'll see how the full art actually looks. I think Prestor and then the Whelps are probably going to be what it's going to... Oh, okay. They're going to try to be or make a wide board. We don't have a way to actually put down the Warder next turn, which sucks a little bit. Well, might as well put down the Time Warden. That does protect our face next turn. So we're probably going to use the 5-drop if I had to guess, unless they screw this up. I don't think I will, but... Actually, almost didn't want to use the Wardens in the deck, or even the Time Garden, or Wardens. That's so annoying. Well, at least we can deal with most of the board. So we'll have, what, 3 Divine Shields and Taunt, which is actually pretty nice. Get rid of the 2/2, then it lowers the attack on everything else. Oh, Sir Finley, okay. Times like this is when I wish I actually was running Kazakhstan instead of Sir Finley. I'm going to kill the 4/4 because that could get really big depending on how their top decks are. There's enough buffs in Murloc that could become a real big issue. I haven't done something with Murlocs in a long time either. The issue is there's just been no new Murlocs besides the one from Castle Nathria, and that's not enough to try to make a deck fully function. Maybe I'll try like Murloc Quest Warlock. I think that was a deck idea that I had in the past and then I never did anything with it. Because I think I put out a Quest deck and a Murloc deck almost back to back when it comes to Warlocks. Okay, Bannerman buffs up 3 minions, which isn't terrible. Oh, Amalgam. Amalgam actually does something. We could use the Amalgam. We could have also used the Explorer. Let's get the Amber Watcher. Let's kill some of their minions. I just don't want to deal with a wide board. Especially something that they could easily buff up. There's the War Leader number 2. I guess they technically have at least 3 in the deck. That's interesting. Oh, they randomly generated it, which annoys me, but... there's nothing much we can do about it. Order in the Court draws us 2, I think, right? Yeah. And then we get the Lady Prestor to turn everything into dragons. We're turning dragons into dragons.
No, I've got this.
And we can buff this up, kill that, go face. We do have Cariel for next turn, which is really nice. I had almost considered running the City Tax Equality combo in the deck, and I did for a little bit. It just... didn't feel that good. I came to the realization this deck is more of an aggro-based deck anyways, and running some cards to deal with other aggro decks wasn't really the best idea. At least in this version. It was a little bit too crowded. Now, let's use Carriel. Blow up their board. Hopefully still going to hit face with the 6-2. Just getting rid of the Firemancer. It's interesting that we didn't see any fire spell support for Murlocs, but whatever. I guess there hasn't no. Has there been a good opportunity for fire spells for Murlocs? I guess Geyser technically is a support card for it. Oh, this might be a problem. We don't have an AoE. Oh, well. Warder is interesting. Gets rid of at least 2 minions. Daring Drake and... okay. We can clear out a good chunk of their minions, actually. Actually, we can kill everything. That's really, really nice as a top deck. Murloc. Oh, I can't speak sometimes. Second Murloc Tide Color. I almost actually made a Murloc noise there myself. Okay, these 3 HP minions are going to be annoying to deal with. Let's put down Prestor. Then we can put down the Time Warden. Yeah, if we put down the Time Warden, anything we draw into becomes a Divine Shield and a Taunt, which is actually pretty nice. Them buffing up everything. I mean, at least we're taking half damage, which is nice. They are going to be able to clear out our board, which is going to be a little bit annoying. I mean, we can steal a card from them. Firemancer is probably the choice. We place down this, see what we grab. Amalgam triggers the Firemancer, which is nice, but we're not going to use it for that. And then let's grab the Fey Dragon, kill one of their minions. I mean, that's a lot of Divine Shields. Not bad. Probably should have actually started with the turn using that. That's a little bit of a misplay. Not too bad of a misplay. We did get our Bronze Explorer, which is nice. And the 2 flights is really, really nice. We're in late game, so they actually will summon the 5/5s. Put lights here. Okay, so it's at 1 HP. We need to get rid of the War Leader as soon as humanly possible. We also need to get rid of the stupid rush-giving minion. That's going to hurt us a lot too. We do have a lot of course they have in our buff. That's just what we needed to see, right? Actually, what? We're probably going to want to use the flights first, if I had to guess. Let's see if we... Oh, that's a good answer for the next turn. Doesn't really do much now. Come on. Oh, I'll take a heal. Free heal is for a free heal. Let's see what we can randomly generate. No Fin can stop us. We might as well heal, just protecting ourselves a little bit more. And then we can kill that. Gets rid of the most damage on the board. I don't like attacking into something with that much attack, but it is what it is. Okay, so they're going to probably clear out most of our board. Right? Oh, well. The nice thing here is we are only discarding 2 cards off of Deathwing, and he is a 12 attack minion, which means, unless they top deck something like, oh, I don't know, Hex, we're actually going to win with Deathwing. I actually forgot Deathwing was in Standard. We could have done something with Discard Warlock and Deathwing. Oh, it is what it is. Ah, we should have... Oh, well. That's such a neat idea that I just had in my head, but I already did a Discard Warlock, so we're probably not going to do it anytime soon. Behold, the Breaker of Worlds, Destroyer of all hope, Deathwing. Okay, time for a game against Death Knight. It's probably going to be Frost. A lot of people are running Frost Death Knight now. Let's keep the Surface Bell. Surface Bell could be, in theory, good. Probably should have got rid of the Flight of the Bronze, but you never know. It could come up. Okay, let's put down the Taunt. Forces them to attack into it. Oh, they could easily pop the Divine Shield. Okay, okay. Decoring out the Bannerman. Let's do that, actually. Of course, the Never Sanguine Soldier. Like, one of the very, very few cards in the deck that isn't actually a dragon itself. It is funny turning dragons into dragons, though. Okay, so they now have to... We need to get rid of them, but at the same time, we don't really have any easy ways to do it. Burial's interesting in the long run, but I think Bronze Explorer is what we're going to have to grab. We really need to deal with the entire board. We're on turn 4. Warden is probably the best bet. It does put some taunts between us and their minions next turn. We can use the Bronze Explorer and a Amalgam of the Deep to deal with that. Oh, they're actually going to go after the dragon. That's actually kind of a shock. Okay.
Body needs a casket.
Oh, the good thing we don't have too many spells in the deck, right? Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, Righteous Protector. Well, Deathwing is the answer that we needed later. We probably should have went for Ysera, though, to be honest. Oh, if only we still had the coin. Okay, if we can survive 2 turns, we should be fine. They are going to heal us for at least 3 damage, which is nice. Pop that Divine Shield, go there. That's probably a little bit of a mistake because they're gonna... Oh, maybe not. Meat Grinder, okay. What minion did they just burn? For Quathalos. Okay, we need one more turn. Just need to live one more turn. We're at 22 HP, as long as their top deck isn't really insane. Then we can use that on that to force them to actually kill some of their own minions, get rid of the 1-2. I don't know why I went for that instead of one of the other minions, like the 3-1, but sometimes I make weird choices. Oh, well, actually, we do have an answer for that. But I think they keep their buffs when they go away and come back. Oh, let's just wipe their board for 2 turns. It doesn't necessarily get us into range of Deathwing, but if we survive an additional turn after that, we're... Of course, they're going to have Army of the Dead. You know, it would be cool if this dragon didn't actually trigger corpses, because your minions aren't technically dying. It would all... Well, I guess then it wouldn't trigger death rattles either. How do we want to do this? Well, we're in the court's funny. Oh, right wing helps a little bit. We don't have it for this turn. Of course, a second one, and it's not bright wing, it's brass wing. Same difference. Reordering everything, getting Cariel. This could be a really, really bad decision. We're putting ourselves at real low HP. Cariel next turn probably to half all the damage that we're going to take. Come on, overextend. If you overextend, then you don't get all your minions back, which is exactly what we need to see. We could actually use... Brass Wing technically would make sense, but I think Cariel's better because it does do or make us take half damage. And then we can get rid of everything here too. Like, Brasswing could heal us, but this is probably the best bet. Hey, that's not going to do much. Here's what they have in their hand. Let's just put down Prestor, because we can. And then we can use Sir Finley to swap everything if we really, really want to. Yeah, let's do that. And we get anything really cool. Well, Order in the Court. Oh, a heal. That helps a little bit. Protects us just in case. Okay, they're going to draw an additional card. I don't think they can come back from this. There's the Iron Deep Trog, and oh, Grave Strength. That's what they were having in their hand. That's a little bit too late, my friend. Okay, time for a game against Mage. Open hand doesn't look like the worst in the world. We're going to get rid of the Warder because we don't have any other dragons. We have a turn 1, 2, and 3 play depending if our minion actually survives turn 1. Okay, so they're probably going to be hero power, which doesn't really shock me too much. There are actually a lot of mage decks that run hero power shit, so it'd be more impressive if they weren't. A Suspicious Alchemist. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. Let's see if we can actually guess everything right. I mean, Sunwell is probably the best bet, right? Yeah, let's just go with Sunwell. I mean, Drakefire Amulet is what I hope it is, and it actually was. Okay. That helps us out a lot. Oh, there's Lady Prestor. That's good too. Let's see what we can get with Sunwell. Anything cool? Well, we can coin out and then just shuffle something. We want to shuffle it back into the deck. Yeah, we might as well. See what we can grab. Prevents us from overdrawing, which is what we really wanted to do. Time Warden is actually pretty good of a top deck in exchange. Breakfire Amulet going back into their deck. Sir Finley. Okay. We don't really need Sir Finley yet, but when we have Lady Prestor down, that gives us a good way to cycle through our deck. Vast Wisdom. We are going to burn a card next turn. Hopefully it isn't Carriel. Carriel's the only card in the deck I don't want to actually burn. I'm going to get rid of... Well, I mean, out of all the cards I could have burned, that's probably one of the better options. And use this to heal up, giving us an additional copy. Oh, we could have actually saved that for a Time Warden turn. Copying a really key dragon if we really felt like it. I guess I didn't see it, but oh well. Having a 4/4 is pretty nice because a 2/2 wouldn't actually have survived this turn. Okay, they're going to use the Sunwell that they generate. Oh, maybe we won't survive anyways. Well, the hope and the dream was there. Okay, Ixian Warder. We're going to put down the Time Warden. Put down the Taunt. Next turn we have... I kind of probably shouldn't have done it in that order. We probably should have... Oh, okay. That's a interesting card to randomly generate. Of course, they get another Wildfire off of Vast Wisdom. Right, how do we want to do this? We can put down the Warder. Gives us a bunch of taunts. And just go face. Shuffle the other one back into the deck. I'm actually curious if that will be destroyed while in the deck, or if it'll have additional turns until we draw into it. I don't actually remember how it works, to be honest. Okay, they're going after the Warden. Solid Alibi doesn't really affect us too bad. Okay, we need to get the Prestor down. And then let's swap everything, see what we can grab from the bottom of the deck. Okay, Flight of the Bronze. Of course we draw into the Amulet. I said that weird. Oh, Kazakhstan. Exactly what we need to see. I don't know if it's going to matter at all in this game. Solid Alibi number 2. Come on. Kill one of our minions. I just need space for the Kazakhstan. That's all I really want. Okay, I guess we're not going to get space. Probably going to want to shuffle the... Oh no, we can just do this. This is going to be 2 damage here. Probably could have saved the Drakefire Amulet, but I don't really think it's going to matter too much. They're at 6. Please don't get another solid alibi. Actually, of course they get another one. Okay, okay. Sunwell. Sunwell is actually pretty funny with Magister. I want to do Arcane Mage, I think. Arcane Mech Mage. Try to get as many copies as the mech as humanly possible. That might be fun to try out. I don't think that's really that big of a twist on a stereotypical aggro mage deck. You never know. Let's see if we can get anything really cool. Come on, something cool. I mean, this is cool for later. Might as well. As long as they don't have a fourth solid alibi, we should win next turn. I do wish I got the Kazakhstan off, though. Oh, that could have turned out a lot worse. Okay, they give up. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. Overall, this deck was not the best one in the world. I had around a 45% win rate with this version of the deck, which wasn't the greatest in the world. There were some other variants that are kind of worth mentioning that I might leave in the description below, such as a Mech Dragon Paladin, which felt alright. It just felt a little bit inconsistent compared to this one. So there's one card in particular that is missing from this list that you might notice, which is Kazakhstan. I didn't want to mess up the order in the court, drawing into Lady Prestor on the first draw, which is why I ended up cutting him out of the deck. However, if you really do feel like it, you can replace Sir Finley with him. You don't need him to actually win, and there's a lot of ways that you can just randomly bullshit win with Prestor, and what makes a better Hearthstone deck than something like that? Which is one reason why I kind of want to recommend the deck, but overall, if you're looking for just a pure win deck, this is not the deck for you. If you want to have a lot of fun, then try this one out. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.